wins in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Brand, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Baltimore has possession. Denver getting their last shot, you know. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Brimmer. Now here's Jokic. The three, Smith. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Ford. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Brimmer. He's guarded by White. Will stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. And he drops the first. Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
From downtown, on target from range. Waters got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Here's White. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Brimmer, pass to Jokic. Pure from three-point range. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Brimmer. He's got 5. Shoots over White. Brimmer, no good. Baltimore has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. From the arc. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Brand. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bremer. He's guarded by White. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
So both teams making some changes here. Six on the shot clock. Jokic passes to Smith. Waters grabs the miss.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Crawford, that one's good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Brand. For 3, Smith. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the inside. Here's Ford. The kick out to White. Second chance effort. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The Nuggets have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Bremer. He's got 5. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
White, the pass to Waters. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Brand, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
First free throw is good. And Denver making a change here. Strawther's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 7. Here's Foster. Offline with a 3. Baltimore leading by 7. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Strawther. Soft touch off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Hits a three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Smith. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Crawford. And drilled from 6 feet. And now a 10-point Baltimore lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Jokic. Last time, 45 points for him. Has to Strother. Lets the three fly. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Strother's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Take it away. Here's Foster. Yet to see a basket. Now Jokic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. So a moment now to see the story for him. Baltimore leading by 5. There's the three. Porter pulls it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Brimmer, the pass to Jokic. Steps back and shoots. Basket's good. Jokic has got 11 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Crawford. Counted from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Nuggets shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Pass to Brimmer. Puts it up. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic. That's great, Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stokes. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Foster. 8 points in his last time out. Out to the wing. Puts one up from 19. And another basket for Denver.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Crawford. Here's Ford. 14 points for him last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Here's Bremer. Quarter a screen. Three-pointer. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Baltimore out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on Baltimore so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's Stokes. No points so far. We've got Michael Porter, and it's Spencer in at the 5. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Crawford, that one's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Bremer. It's hauled in by Crawford.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Here's Stokes. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Bremer.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Shoots. And another basket for Denver.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does. I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls. Partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
First one falls for him. Brown's checked in for Denver. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Foster. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have ramped up their defense.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confident, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ford. 7 points in the game. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Baltimore. The Nuggets trail. Brown passes to Foster. Pass to Brimmer. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Brimmer's got 16 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Denver.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
5 to shoot. The baseline J. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
They set the screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. It gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Baltimore making a switch here. Bell's checked in. The Barons have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From deep. And it's Ford missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Here's Brimmer. A 23-point game for him that win against San Antonio. And it's Denver with another.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Baltimore calls timeout here.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Spencer. LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Foster. To the wing, right side. Now Porter fires the three. He can't hit that time. Wide open look. And off the glass. That one's good. He's got 5. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. Baltimore has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Ford. He's got 7. Uses the glass on the layup. Ford's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Bremer. Give him 20. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Butler's checked in for Baltimore. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. It's a close game here in Denver. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were really in control of that game, played well as a team, and really made sure they didn't have to sweat it out at the end.
Well, they were able to execute when they needed to, never let the game get away from them, and close things out. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian, and for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And Baltimore has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Porter from outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Pass to Butler. Here's Bell. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. The floater. And he sinks the layup. He's got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Baltimore, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches.
You know, for the Barons, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Jokic against Butler. Jokic the screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. There's the triple. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brand. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Ford. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jokic. 16 points for him.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. And now a 4-point Baltimore lead.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And here's Butler. The 3. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Jokic. 18 points for him. Over Butler. Oh, another miss by Jokic. And so it's White with it, and he brings it up to Baltimore. A moment to hear from Allen LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft college prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of efficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Baltimore shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes a first. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Brand. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a moment now to check out who Baltimore has coming up. On Wednesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
White for 3. Watson with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler up top. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
A little mid-range shot is up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Brand's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Over to the wing. White on the wing. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. And banks in the layup. White's got 8.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Brand passes to Watson. Here's Brand. Now Jokic. Butler covering. Outside Watson from behind the arc. Rebounded by Butler.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Gets the 3 to fall. Foster's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Baltimore leading by 4. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Watson. A minute 6 left to play in the first half. From outside the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Foster. He's guarded by White. And it's rejected.
At the line, 32.
First free throw is good. Waters checked in for Baltimore. Ford comes in for Bell. Hits both from the stripe. Nuggets trail by 9. Smith outside. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Jokic passes to Bremer. 4-3. No good. Pass to Ford. From deep. Fires in the triple. Ford's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, that'd be an absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Baltimore with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, right now for Denver, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for Baltimore.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Baltimore leading by 9. On the floor for Baltimore. Outside White. No good on the 3. And the Nuggets shooting it at 52%. Pass to Jokic. Here's Bremer. Back to Jokic. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Waters got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep 3. It's hauled in by Brand.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the shot's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Waters. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Pass to Brand. Jokic to screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. The 3. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 6 points.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
White looking it over. Pass to Waiters. Back to White. Rebounded by Bremer. Bremer's got 4 rebounds now.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Brown passes to Brand. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Oh, love the intensity which they're hitting the boards.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Nuggets trail by 7. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For Baltimore, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Waters grabs the miss. Waters got 5 rebounds in the game. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. Smith right side. Just 5 on the clock. Graham passes to Jokic. Waters grabs the miss.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Smith with a screen on White. Brimmer, pass to Smith. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Blocked. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brand. Launches it. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
White, the pass to Waters. Rebounded by Denver.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Baltimore leading by 5. Pass to White. He takes it in. It's good. White's got 10.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Bremer. He's got 22. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Pass to Smith. Here's Brand. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 14 points for him.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside White. Here's Waters, covered by Jokic. And he slams it in one-handed.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. It's stolen. And they're running. The open shot, White, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Bremer. 24 points for him. For 3, Smith. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. Just 2 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Ford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Brand. He's got 14. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Baltimore. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brand. He's got 17. And it's good. 2 points. Brand's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Baltimore leading by 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Ford missing. The Nuggets shooting it at 52%. Here's Bremer. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that out.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
At the line of your minutes. She's
Baltimore has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Back to White. And he converts the layup. White's got 14 points for the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Smith outside. Pass to Bremer. It's hauled in by White. Baltimore leading by 5. Here's Crawford. They get the rebound. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. He's got 11.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Brimmer, the pass to Bray. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. Nuggets trail by 9. Brimmer, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Brimmer, shoots over White. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brimmer's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. A different look for Denver. Spencer's checked in for Jokic, and it's Michael Porter in for Smith. And so it's White with it. He brings it up to Baltimore. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Ford. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brimmer. He has 29 now. Here's Brand. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
They're breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Brimmer. He's guarded by White. He takes the three. It's not going to go for him.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Bell. Hasn't got one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. White, good. And now a 12-point Baltimore lead.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Porter. Pass to Brand. Back to Porter. Offensive rebound, Spencer. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. 56 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Puts up a deep three. Denver grabs the miss. Rimmer's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Good on the shot.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Crawford. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound on this one. Rimmer, the pass to Porter to the left wing. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And so it's Baltimore ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nuggets trail by 10. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Foster in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Foster. And here's Porter. Here's Brown. Down low. Here's Foster. Here's Strawler. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Foster. It's hauled in by Crawford. To the inside. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Nuggets. Final quarter here. Just over a minute and a half through it. From deep, Jokic. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
From deep 3-point land. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Barons have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. To snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Here's Foster. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Oh, Jokic getting it done inside.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
He shoots it. Bullseye! 21 points in the game.
Yeah, they'll take it, but he's got to find other ways to contribute, having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
Pass to Brown. Here's Strawler. Misses the jumper. Here's Stokes. They set a pick. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 4-point Baltimore lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Strother. Back to Jokic. Launches it from deep. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Fires for three. Connects from downtown.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Here's Foster. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Baltimore leading by 6. The 3 ball. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Brand passes to Brown. The 3, Smith. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Waters. From outside, off the mark. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Brimmer, the pass to Jokic. Tries a 10-footer. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Brand passes to Brimmer. Shoots over White. Brimmer, no good. And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 14-3 run. Steps back and fires. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 12-point Baltimore lead.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Here's Brand. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. At the line for 1.
Baltimore leading by 9. Pass to Bell. White on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 19 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Baltimore has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Bremer. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brand. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist of the night.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Left side White. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
The first one falls, and Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. White hits them both. So it's Denver now. A 12-point game. Smith outside. The 3-ball. And again, Denver with a 3.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Outside White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for their away team. White. 2 shots.
That's good from White. Both shots good from the stripe. Nuggets trail by 11. Smith outside. Jokic with it. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Nikola Jokic.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. And Baltimore has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Now here's White. Puts up a deep 3. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith outside. Jokic with it. Jokic using his size.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close 4th quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
White, the pass to Waters. Here's Ford. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bremer. Fires the 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Denver the rebound. Baltimore leading by 9. Now White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Baltimore leading by 11. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. Here's Waters. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Pass to Bremer. Here's Brown. He's guarded by White. For 3, Smith. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Waters got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Barons.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Baltimore leading by 12. Here's Ford. Back to White. From downtown, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's the Nuggets ball. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ford. Back to White. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 30.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
For 3, Smith. The rebound by Ford. Pass to White. Baltimore wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to present our player of the game.